morning. I really couldn't bring myself to record anything yesterday. I'm in Stehekin, finally. We got up and we only had 8 miles left to do, and it was really rough with my feet or my leg, and it just took a really long time. And we missed the shuttle that we were supposed to take, so we had to wait like another 2 hours. So I was almost in tears when we got there. But when we did get to the ranger station, there was a group of Boy Scouts and their troop leaders, and that was a lot of fun to like talk to them about the trail and to just kind of chat to people that aren't hikers. It was kind of nice. So we got on the bus, went to the bakery. I'm still like not in a very good mood. So we set up camp at the campground here, and then we heard that the showers are broken, so that was also very upsetting. But then we talked to someone else who said that it was just because the coin box was full. That was just like the best news ever. We grabbed all our stuff to do the laundry. We went down there and took a shower while the laundry was going. We came back up and had some dinner at the restaurant, and it ended up being like a much better day. Just having that shower and everything was it was so special. I can't believe how much better that made me feel. Yeah. Because of that, I just felt like a lot better about camping for the next 2 hours. This is the first wildlife we've actually seen, and we're in town.
They are just the goofiest little animals.
No regrets on regrets. We're currently going through everything, and we're doing a shakedown. So here is all the stuff that we just ended up not really using in the 8 days that we've been out. I'm getting rid of my sleep socks because they actually kept my feet cold. It didn't even allow the quilt to actually warm me. So I ended up I stopped using it the first night. We're sending home our camera. Great idea in practice.
It's more
in
of a
theory.
burden just to carry, especially with the weather that was really shitty. Never really took it out. If there's down trees and stuff, gotta put it away.
Yeah.
Be safe. If it's unpredictable weather, gotta put it away. Felt like I was taking care of a baby more than hiking. And our phones we got new phones to take good pictures, so it's not a total like photo or video loss anyway. Much easier with the phone anyway to pull it out. And if you can't carry it, if we can't go double on the responsibility of it, then it's just I think it's a bit of just unfortunate, but not a big deal at the end of the day, since we have our amazing phone cameras. So
Exactly.
could be worse.
Yeah, so that's going to feel really great. I'm getting rid of my headlamp because I'm going to get a new one here from the general store. It just hasn't been properly working for a really long time, and I just never really realized it. But we've done night hikes in the past, and I always thought like, this seems really weak. I can't figure out how to get it on full, and then when I was at home, I changed out the batteries and tried to see, and had like the little pamphlet to tell me what was full. Because I was in my apartment, like I couldn't quite tell, but I was like, it still seems a little weak. That's really weird. So sure enough, I turned it on when we were at camp a couple of days back. I was like, okay, no. And Mike had his on and his was perfect. So it was like, okay, there's something definitely wrong. So I could either throw it out, but I'm just gonna send it home, see if, I don't know. It's one of Black Diamond's like older models. Just after we bought that, they actually released new ones. So I'm gonna get whatever they have available here.
Big pretzels.
Yeah, pretzels. We've booked a night at the lodge for tomorrow night. So we're really excited for that. We're gonna take 7 showers. I'm gonna take a bath. If if it has a bar. But even just like having a bunch of showers will be amazing. We're going to do laundry tomorrow again, not because we necessarily need to, but it'll just feel really great too. The post office is going to close in a couple of hours, so we're going to spend this time kind of considering whether we're going to keep our snow gear, because we've heard not mixed things. We haven't heard a lot of stuff actually. What I always heard in the past was that a lot of people regretted sending back their stuff in Stehekin. Like most people would send off their stuff in Stehekin and then be like, damn, we shouldn't have sent that off. So I don't want to be in that position where we have like a really sketchy kind of thing coming up and we've sent all our stuff off. Hopefully we find out more before the post office closes and we'll make a decision as to whether to bring that. It would be awesome to get rid of that because those are a couple, like between the ice axe and the micro spikes, that's a couple of pounds right there just to get rid of. But other than that, like, I think we did a pretty good job like to pack to start off with, so it's nice to kind of go through it and just reconfirm that we want to keep stuff and not. But yeah, feeling so much better today than what we were yesterday or the day before or the day before that. It's nice, the sun's out, the weather's looking up for the next week really, so we're very happy about that. Yeah. From the bakery in Stehekin. We're
Blind by the sun.
We're here on our second zero and it's really amazing here and we have absolutely no regrets in spending extra time here.
In fact, we're trying to buy a house here.
We hitched up here to the bakery because we were outside of the shuttle times and this wonderful couple picked us up and they were like, oh well, do you guys want to go to the garden? We're going to the garden, we're going to stop here, you can come in if you come in. And so we're like, yeah sure, we'll go to the garden. And it was just this amazing little oasis in the middle of this forest.
About an acre of land
of just like crops and garden and goats. And so we ended up stopping and getting like a pound of cherries, a pound of goat cheese. Then they brought us up to the bakery and we're just sitting here and deciding what to do tomorrow. So we know that there is a whole couple of miles of trail, at least 3 miles of trail that is completely socked in with blowdowns. We've just been kind of like deciding what we want to do because we can actually skip this section. We can go and take a
quick ferry
to Lucerne and then a bus up to Holden Village and then road walk up to the trail. And that would skip 17 miles of the trail. And we've just been kind of like trying to evaluate what kind of a hike we want to have. We like to say we have 30 miles in the bank because we had to walk 30 miles to the border, so we can afford to give up some miles. But the reality is that we don't want to be forcing ourselves to be miserable in order to have a pure hike. Purity means nothing to us if we're unhappy, and what we set out here to do is have experiences and have fun and meet people and see places and all that kind of stuff. We don't believe that skipping these 17 miles is going to affect that.
17 miles of pine for a girl who's allergic to pine.
That's the other thing, is it's a lot of blowdowns and me having to climb over pine is not great.
Hands are gonna be 3 times the size by the end of it.
Like I'm covered in rash. So yeah, ideally it would be best to, ideally in a perfect world we'd be coming later so that would come after the crew, the Washington.
Yeah, God knows when the Washington crew's gonna be out here.
July. Or July. And we're just too early for that, and we're just, we're not gonna wait around for that. So we're gonna skip these miles and have a good time, because I think once you start getting caught up in like, oh, I'm missing this and I'm missing that, that's when you make yourself miserable, and it's up to you how to define what your hike is to you. And it's the same with your life. It's up to you to define what you expect your life to be and how you expect to live your life, and to allow other people's definitions to sway yours can sometimes not be the best option for you. We only just decided, before I started pulling this up, we just decided that we were going to skip. So I'm processing now, and I'm actually really excited. It's going to be cool to be able to see Holden Village, and
You're not to be completely miserable for the next week.
yeah, exactly. The weather's just looking like it's going to be stunning, and I'm hoping that it's just going to be like this for the rest of the trip. That would be
Washington
really
owes
cool.
us a little bit.
Yeah.
Good weather.
I'm happy.
Happy chappy.
We get to stay in the lodge today, and so we get a nice bath. I'm gonna try and get as much of the sap off of me, because I got more on me this morning, all over my hands, and it's still on there. So I'm
for outlets.
outlets.
More
Yeah,
than 2 outlets.
need to charge up our stuff.
Everything.
We're drinking our cafe. Tomorrow we're gonna
Take the noon ferry so we have some time.
So we'll come up here, get some stuff to pack out. We'll send stuff back at the post office, and
it'll be good.
yeah,
Perfect time.
nice chill.
Post office opens at 10. Take care of that stuff.
Yeah, it'll be good.
Very good.
Very excited. Woo.
Maddie, you can be able to reach them.
I don't know. Let's see.
How tall are you?
5'2".
Okay, I'm only like a couple inches taller.
But those inches can
Everything's in those.